Good morning. Well, I don't know, I don't know who needs to tell you this, Kanye. You're fucking up. You're fucking up, Kanye. This is absolutely insane. How does a man become so outrageous that you freak out Alex Jones? And we'll get into the stories, but Alex Jones just filed for bankruptcy. Why? Because he got sued. Why? Because he said a mass shooting that affected children was staged or faked. To go on Alex Jones's show, known for being obscure, and to make Alex Jones go, wait, hold up there. Wait. Chill. You know you're doing something wrong. Do me a favor, smash that like button. Good morning. Welcome back to the My Crypto Journey live stream. We're taking a little bit of a pivot here. We're going to talk about cryptocurrency stuff and those sorts of things, but this is huge right now, right? How the hell, Kanye, do you jack this up? This is absolutely insane. Insane. Good morning, babies. Good morning. So good to see you. You guys, check out today's sponsor and this month's sponsor, Volt Enu. Shout out to them. Doing big things in the cryptocurrency space. Hashtag ad. Links to all their social medias is in the description down below. But oh my God, do me a favor, smash that like button. Let me say what's up to the chat and we'll get into the story. Let's go to the cryptocurrency market. Kay, what's up, baby? What's up, Jayhawk? How you doing, baby? First, baby. What's up, Dre? Says, what's going on with Chib? I have to check out Chib. What's up, Mizzy Matt? How you doing, baby? What's up, Sackos? Talk to my manager. How you doing? Slim Cheeses, how you doing? Mizzy Matt, I can do that for you later, Mizzy Matt. What's up, Bud? How you doing, babies? What's up, baby? Slim Jesus says, I want to believe ye and all, but from what I've heard, Hitler was a huge asshole. Am I missing something? I think I have a vague memory of some sort of history with Hitler. He might have been like a really bad guy. What's up, Bud? How you doing, baby? What's up, Beaver? What's up? I said had a sack. What's up, Bud? What's up, Gabe? What's up, SCDTLA? What's up, baby? What's up, Bree? How you doing, baby? What's up, Don? How you doing? Welcome. What's up, the Crypto Alchemist? What's up, Atriok? Yeah, he's on some bullshit. What's up, Dylan? How you doing? What's up, Matt? What's up, Farfan? How you doing? Welcome. What's up, Chris E? What's up, Chris E? Eric, how you doing? Chris E says, why is everyone going on Kanye? Didn't Elon say Twitter is about free speech? Why was he canceled? He posted a religious symbol, a symbol that predates Nazi use of all symbol. Yeah, but we know what that symbol. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, the Nazi symbol it's like something from like a Native American thing, right? It means like good luck or something like that. But I know Chris E's being a smart ass. You don't put the Star of David and then put the swastika in the middle of it. Let's not get technical now, right? I think a lot of regular ass people understand what's going on. What's up, baby? So good to see you guys. Let's get into the news, right? Let's get into the news. And this is absolutely insane. Then we'll get into the Coinbase situation. So. So of course, Kanye West Twitter is suspended. And of course, this is what he put up there. So Kanye West says, Ye 24, love everybody, love free speech. So I don't know if he thought it was a good idea to combine the Star of David and a swastika symbol. That's kind of crazy. That's nuts, right? Check this out. This is him on the Alex Jones show. Check this out. InfoWars.
That's right. You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well, I see.
And this is the moment where he fucked up. All right.
I see good things about Hitler also. The Jew, I love everyone. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
What do I mean? Like, okay, so how about, you leaving?
Are you referring to the press?
He's gone.
Damn, Kanye on some bullshit, bro. It's weird to see. Hold on, I think there's more on Alex Jones. Kanye, there's another one that gets crazy. Oh, is it here? Is it right here? Is it right here? I want to see the clip. Like a bitter clip, because like Alex Jones is like, are you like, he kind of implies like, are you sure you want to say that? Like, oh my, what is going on with the world, mama? Oh, let me see if I can get part of this interview. They're not going to play. Are they going to play it? Let's see.
11 conspiracy.
I don't want to hear what these guys have to say. Okay, here's the thing. Now, here's the thing. I have been pretty lately. I know it's been kind of crazy for what I do but I've been pretty anti-war because I don't believe in some of the wars our country gets in, right? I think it's kind of lame. I think that, we're kind of a war machine and we kind of need to be in wars just to keep the fucking machine going, right? Say what you want, but that's what I think about the military, right? The last real kind of what's a word for it? Real, like, honorable war, in my opinion, where it was really good versus evil, was the Allies trying to take down a genocidal maniac in Hitler, right? The guy was nuts. And you can't do that, right? Because there's more to that interview that I saw. I don't know where it's at. Maybe they're not going to show it on YouTube, but there's more to that interview I saw where literally arguing about the Hitler thing, right? Let's see. Is it right here? I want to see that. Where is it at? Somebody show me the damn clip. Maybe you can't play it on YouTube. I don't know. But that's absolutely crazy, right? Hitler was, come on. Of course, Hitler was charismatic. He led a nation of people to believe one thing, you know what I mean? But a lot of people didn't know what was going on behind the scenes during World War II. I love World War II. I love studying about it. Man, Kanye West fucked up. It's so funny to see someone like Alex Jones get awkward, right? I don't think I've ever seen Alex Jones get that awkward. Alex Jones is like, yeah, buddy. Can we continue talking about the lizard people? That's so crazy. And Alex Jones just filed for bankruptcy after the Sandy Hook verdict. Like I said before, do you know how crazy you have to be to weird out a guy, right? To weird out a guy, you know what I mean? About, weird out a guy about freaking who claimed that a mass shooting at a elementary school was fake. You know what kind of Kanye, you don't got to sympathize with Nazis. Guess what? They don't like black people. Surprise. Hey, Kanye, surprise. They don't like black people. It's like, duh. Like Nazis, they thought they were like the superior white supremacists, right? There are modern day Nazis, right, that they want to sympathize with. And, they don't like black people because they're white supremacists. Crazy. This is nuts to me. But, we'll see what happens. But he got banned on Twitter. Obviously, you can't do those sorts of things. And we got to agree with that one. And that's like, obviously, I think if we took a vote on that, right, it's like, yeah, that's. Now, some people say that's free speech, like Chrissy, but we're not going to get into that, Chrissy. We know that Jewish people weren't the only ones killed by Nazis. We know that, but they were targeted. Obviously, there are more people, colored people, any colored, right? Different religions, different sexualities. Obviously, right? If you study World War II, you know that. Yeah. All right. I don't know. Chrissy's on his bullshit this morning, but I can talk about what I want to talk about. I think it's universally fine that Kanye gets the kick for this one, right? What's up, Crypto Talk? How you doing? It's so dumb and airheaded to sit there and be like, oh well, the Jews weren't the only one murdered in World War II. Yeah, no shit, dummy. Yeah, no shit, Chrissy. No shit, dummy. They weren't the only ones murdered. Duh. But they were mostly targeted, dummy. So to sit there and be like, oh, they weren't the only ones killed. Yeah, no shit, stupid. So dumb. Yeah, I know. I think he's on one. I think he's doing this on purpose, but it's not good, right? It's not good overall. Matthew says, I don't know why some people can't just shut up and enjoy being rich and famous. Well, Kanye West, right? Kanye West's life has been kind of weird, right? Has a pretty weird divorce, right? He's been trying to see his kids. Pete Davidson's banging his ex-wife. Like, it's not looking good, right? But like him and Drake's relationship is bad too. Like if you listen to that sort of drama, which I'm here for it, it's all kind of bad, right? So I don't know. Hopefully he gets some help, but he's on one, Alex Jones filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Of course, he got sued for what? Close to $1 billion, which is absolutely insane, right? Absolutely insane. which I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it, because what he said is absolutely crazy, but there's no way he's going to be able to pay that back, right? Which is the point, to keep him broke. Now, a lot of people say that he has money in other places. I can't imagine Alex Jones doesn't have a bunch of money in other places. We'll see what happens. Usually Chapter 11 doesn't mean someone's completely broke, right? That means there's kind of restructuring and whatnot, and it's impossible to pay back that restitution or whatever. What's up, Selmo Fudd? How you doing? Yes, exactly, Ron. That is the next story. That is the next story, obviously. So if you saw the thumbnail, Apple versus Coinbase wallet. Now check this out. I don't know if you guys know, but in the App Store, Apple charges 30% for transactions. So it says this. Check this out. Coinbase wallet says, you might have noticed you can't send NFTs on Coinbase Wallet iOS anymore. This is because Apple blocked our last app release until we disable the feature, right? Continued. Apple's claim is that the gas fees required to send NFTs need to be paid through their in-app purchase system so that they can collect 30% of the gas fee. So is Apple taking cryptocurrency as payment? Okay. For anyone who understands how NFTs and blockchains work, this is clearly not possible. Apple's proprietary in-app purchase system does not support crypto, so we couldn't comply even if we tried, which means, hey, guy, you guys don't take ETH, right? Or whatever fees you use, whatever, depending on what network you're sending the NFTs on, right? Like, you don't take ETH, so we can't pay you the gas fees, right? They want 30% of every fee, which is included in the gas fees. Coinbase Wallet says, this is akin to Apple trying to take a cut of fees for every email that gets sent over open internet protocols. The biggest impact from this policy is on iPhone users that own NFTs. If you hold an NFT in a wallet on an iPhone, Apple just made it a lot harder to transfer that NFT to other wallets or give it to friends or family. Simply put, Apple has introduced new policies to protect their profits at the expense of customer investment in NFTs and developer innovation across the crypto ecosystem. We hope that this oversight on Apple's behalf and an inflection point for further conversations with the ecosystem. Apple, we're here if you we're here and want to help. Now, here's the thing about this thing, right? This whole situation. I do believe you could just take your seed phrases and import them into a MetaMask wallet on a desktop. So you could do that, right? You could do that. Now, I'm not sure, because Coinbase has like their own little, it looks like their own little NFT thing where it's pretty sweet. You can view your NFT. It's pretty advanced looking. It's nice, right? So just import your seed phrases to another, maybe on a desktop, and then you could send them that way, right? So this is crazy to me, right? This is like the misunderstanding of like the, just regular people in crypto, right? Because I don't think they understand how this works. It's like, are you guys going to take crypto for payment? Crazy, right? Crazy. This is crazy. All right, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, this sucks, man. So if you have, for a while, I've had NFTs on my phone. So I have Coinbase. I actually like Coinbase. Like Coinbase, to me, like Coinbase and crypto.com, like their DeFi wallets are so nice. Like I like MetaMask because I feel like it's very compatible with everything and it connects to every decentralized exchange or every protocol. But when it comes to like how clean like the actual app looks, I like Coinbase. Coinbase is nice. The Coinbase wallet is just so nice. Like the little NFT place where you can see your NFTs, like everything just looks nice, right? And it's good for exchanges to give you an option. Right now, exchanges are coming under a lot of fire right now because of the whole FTX situation, right? But the cool thing is like, hey, if you want to support Coinbase, but you don't want to, use their exchange, if you want to support crypto.com, but you don't want to use their exchange, well, you have the option to use their DeFi wallet, right? So their non-custodial wallet, right? You don't have to enter any information. All you got to do is just use their wallet. So that's where I started. My first wallet was actually a Coinbase wallet, which is really, really nice, right? So this is not good. So hopefully they come to an understanding. Maybe they can work something out where maybe those gas fees can be, I don't know, maybe someone on Coinbase, what they could do is like take those gas fees, convert them into some sort of fiat, and then send them to Apple. But 30% is so much. 30% is so much. Can you imagine like having to pay 30% on gas fees on top of 30% for things? That's kind of crazy to me, right? So, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. We'll see what happens, but yeah, Choco says you don't support crypto, but you want a huge percent. Yeah, exactly. Maybe they can, fix their misunderstanding. I know that recently recently, Elon Musk, Tim Cook, right? He's the Apple CEO now. I know that Elon Musk had a misunderstanding with Twitter. They met up. They hashed it out with a couple of grown-ups. I know that Elon Musk doesn't necessarily represent Coinbase, but he's kind of like a crypto guy, right? He represents Dogecoin. He represents like the new age, right? Which is cryptocurrency, transacting with cryptocurrency. So we'll see what's up. Selmo Fudd says Uniswap is about to drop their NFTs. I didn't know that Uniswap was about to drop their NFTs. Jack says, what are your thoughts on XRP and AMP? Don't know much about AMP. I had some back in the day just because it was a lot of hype. I saw it somewhere and I bought some. XRP is in a predicament. I think they're going to beat the SEC, but they have to beat the SEC, right? So best case scenario, they beat the SEC when the market starts to run again. So XRP can go absolutely crazy. Crazy. DJ says, makes no sense for Apple to collect gas fees because gas fees don't go to Coinbase. They have nothing to do with the transaction itself. It's a processing fee. Exactly. I don't think they understand that, though, I don't think they understand that, that's not how it works. I mean, they might have to work something out in the middle, like whatever that 30% gas fee would be. Say if it's $1, right? Because gas fees are cheap right now to send an NFT. Maybe they could pay 30 cents on that somehow. Maybe they could record that. I don't know. It wouldn't make any sense, though. It'd be too much. Thank you so much, Matthew Miller. Smash that like button, guys. Let's talk about the overall cryptocurrency market. Guys, so the jobs report came out today, and it's actually pretty decent, and that's not good because we just heard, Jerome Powell speak the other day, right? And we want to make sure that we're doing some sort of damage to the economy so it shows that, things are slowing down so that we're getting inflation under control. Well, a good jobs report doesn't help. But the good thing, right, the good thing about all that is that, or not the good thing, but what we could see is that, December 13th and 14th, we're going to get like the real information. And I think the market may start to run leading up to that because we may be expecting better than expected news, better than expected news. So we'll see what's happening. What's up, Echoes from above? Dude, Miami was absolutely fantastic. First of all, shout out to you, Echoes, for absolutely slaying the YouTube game right now. Content's fantastic. Thumbnails on point, dude. Keep it going. You're going to kill it in this space, dude. If you guys don't watch Echoes from Above, check them out, especially if you like dunking on financial influencers in the space. It's actually pretty fantastic content. What's up, Echoes? Miami was great, bro. How you been? Samuel says, Apple losing their minds all over again. I know, bro. I know. So the cryptocurrency market just kind of stagnant, trading sideways, hovering around $8.5 billion. Not much really going on, really. Like I've said, if you look at the whole macroeconomic situation, things are kind of iffy, right? Things are kind of iffy. We got some good news from Jerome Powell that maybe we might start a pivot soon. So hopefully we get good interest rate hikes, right? Because we're going to raise interest rates some more, but hopefully not as much as we thought they were going to be. And what I'm hearing, right, is that maybe next year we're going to start running a little bit. We're not going to go to new all-time highs in the cryptocurrency market, but we're going to make up a lot of the gains that we lost. And hopefully in 2024, for the Bitcoin halving, which is supposed to happen between February and June, we actually send, right? We go parabolic. So, another year of this may seem like depressing, but like I said, I think we're going to pump a little bit. But think about it. It's already been one entire year since all-time highs and bull runs, and since the last crypto bull run. It's already been one whole year. This entire year, we've been going down and down and down and down and down, right? Down and down and down and down. So, any sort of pump, right? Any sort of $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 Bitcoin would be absolutely fantastic. So we'll hope for the best, expect the worst. We're dollar cost average people, right? You could try to trade, time the market, all that good stuff. Fine. You want to do leverage, you want a long, short, do your thing. That's not my thing. I like to dollar cost average. That's what I like to do. Dollar cost average, baby. And right now, things are on sale, right? Things are on sale. Thank you so much. Boomer says, smash the like for the GOAT. Thank you so much. You the GOAT. You the GOAT. Yeah, so we'll have to see what happens with this whole Coinbase wallet situation. They got to figure this out. Let me follow them. They got to figure this out. I like Coinbase. It's my favorite exchange. The cool thing is that, they operate out of the United States. So hopefully, that they could, they're a U.S. company. Maybe they can reason with Apple about what's going on. Hopefully. I hope so. you can't move your tectonic. I don't think that has anything to do. I don't think that has anything to do with coin. You should be able to move your tectonic. You should be able to send. I think it's just NFTs. I think it's just NFTs, right? I don't think it's your actual token. So if you have the Chronos chain on your Coinbase wallet and you have your tectonic in there, then you should be fine. Or do you mean on the crypto.com exchange? Yeah. Thank you so much. Smash that like button, Javi. Yes. Don Larson says, another year to fill your bags, enjoy the sale price. Exactly. That's the way I look at it, right? That's the way I look at it. I mean, if you're a savvy trader, you know, there's some people winning right now, but even the best traders win, what, 80% of the time? Like the best top tier traders. If you want to gamble, fine. I've realized that in this space, and like everything in life, right? It just takes time, right? You got to be patient. You can't rush things, right? You just got to be patient. And a lot of people get into cryptocurrency because they want to make a quick buck. That's true, right? That's true. I was watching a documentary last night, like a little mini one by Cold Fusion on the greatest Ponzi schemes in history, or the biggest Ponzi schemes in history. And usually, what happens? Who they target are people with, kind of low or knowledge when it comes to just money and finance and investing and those sorts of things, and people who just want to make a ton more money. So greedy people, right? People with low information and really greedy people, right? And that's how we've gotten wrecked in a lot of these cryptocurrency projects, because we don't know when to quit. So spending this time right now aping into random shit coins may be fun, but if you can't afford to lose that money, then you shouldn't. Looking for the next 100x. I want to find the next 100x too, and I'm trying to find it, right? But just keep in mind that you're going to get wrecked a lot doing those sorts of things. And the best thing you could probably do right now is dollar cost average into top cryptocurrency projects. And I'm talking about Bitcoin. I'm talking about Ethereum. I'm talking about Polygon. I'm talking about top projects like that, right? I'm not talking about shitcoins, right? What's up, JDM James? How you doing, baby? May you be well says Apple's policy is going to make them lose a long-term. Crypto phones will take over and will be game over for Apple. Well, the funny thing is that Solana was making a Solana phone, but Solana's got some demons, right? Solana's got some demons. They do. So I know you guys heard the issue with Solana, because Solana dumped, obviously, right? Because they were, people see them as the same, FTX, Alameda Research, big investors in Solana. Right? Big investors in Solana. So that dumped the price of Solana. But if you look at Solana from a surface level, you say, well, it's not a bad project. It was popping last year. It was an Ethereum competitor. A lot of people were building on the Solana chain. A lot of people were building especially NFTs on the Solana chain. It was used a lot, but they have this bad publicity. And you can say that, people will forget about it over time. But the new news that has come out by BitBoy Crypto, and I made a video about BitBoy Crypto yesterday, and a lot of people didn't like that video, right? Is like the issue with Solana is like allegedly the reason why they had network outages was so that Alameda Research and FTX could like move around money quietly without anybody noticing, which is, if that's true, that's bad. If that's true, that's like stick a fork in it. You know what I mean? What's up, Roger? How you doing, baby? That's not good. Absolutely not good. Chris E says Terra sale. What's up, Kayla? How you doing? Yeah, thank God it's Friday. But if that happens, if that's proven to be true with Solana, it's not going to be good for them long term, right? Because that's just bad. That's like shadiness. That's probably criminal. I don't know. So not good. But I did buy the dip on Solana because I want to gamble. So I put $1,000 in Solana at the current price, and I'm like, hey, if Solana, right now, $1,000. And my average price is like $14 right now, because I never really bought Solana. I did before, but I sold out just because it was dumping in the whole Alameda Research thing. But, I thought that, hey, maybe this would be a good buy the dip opportunity. I didn't have that much, right? So I'm like, I just put a bunch more back into it after it started to dump massively when I thought it hit a bottom. And it's been a bottom here. If it ever goes back to its all-time high, that might be money. So what's up, Emil? Emil says, look up Meadow Influence. No, I'm not doing that. You're not invisible. I just want to look up another shitcoin, right? So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, nutty day to day. Kanye's getting canceled. Kanye, man, this guy. Yeah, I agree what was going on with that. I'm pretty anti cancel, but like the whole Balenciaga thing and it's just nuts, man. This is just nutty, right? Nutty. And yeah, so this is of course the article about Coinbase requesting 30% of all. I don't think they understand how that works. Hopefully there's someone in Apple right now understanding how that works. Maybe there's someone on the team that's like, boss, that's not how it works. We can't ask for 30% because maybe we have some crypto bros in Apple. There has to be a few crypto bros in Apple that work for Apple that understand this situation, right? There has to be a few of them. Where are they at? Come get your mans. Come get your mans. Next, we're going to go ahead and watch the interview with Sam Bankman-Fried on Good Morning America. Now, I want to say one thing. Over the last few weeks, right? Because yesterday, what's this guy name? Nawar? What's his name? Narwar? No, Mario Naufal. Now, I posted this yesterday, and look I'm throwing myself under the bus too, but it's true. Check this out. Crypto people calling people out for promoting projects. I don't know who's to tell you this, guy. We all promote projects that are not around anymore. Here's the thing. It's hard to tell in crypto which projects are legit, which projects are not, right? Now, most businesses fail. Now, when I went to, right, what is it, like 70% of like new businesses fail. Now, when I went to the Miami Crypto Conference, I saw so many cryptocurrency projects, brand new ones. And I saw so many people out there that seemed like good people when I spoke to them, right? That seemed honest, committed to the project. But I could look at their project and be like, that's probably not going to last long because we've seen this story before, right? We've seen this story before, but they seem like legit people who just want to make a project in the DeFi space. Now, if you promote those projects and for some reason they go under or it doesn't work out or they rug, then what happens? Is that wrecking your audience? Now, a lot of people say that these projects are the real like demons here. Influencers are just billboards, right? We're being used to advertise. Some people say, do your due diligence on projects, on cryptocurrency projects. What the hell are we supposed to look for? There's obvious scams, but there are some that seem like legit projects that, it's just hard to tell if they're going to be here or not. And most projects, unless they're top tier cryptocurrency projects, are not going to be here, right? So it's kind of crazy to me. But what I've noticed, right? What I've noticed is that all these these Twitter influencers like that are doing these Twitter live spaces, like calling for the death of like SBF, not fucking literally, right? But when I was watching, so when FTX first went down and I'm watching these live spaces, you had a bunch of random ass people come up. Yes, cryptocurrency influencers and personalities literally spewing not nonsense, but like not true things. Like they were saying things and they were running with news stories that just were not true. There were so many breaking during the FTX collapse, breaking stories that were not true. You just had crypto bros on there saying, yeah, bro, trust me, bro. Right. And I'm doing research on a lot of these guys and it's like, they don't know shit. In fact, a lot of these guys promoted pretty shitty projects, which I have too. I'm not saying I haven't, but it all feels like we're pointing the finger here, right? So I'm listening to the live space yesterday with these guys, and they're asking Sam Bankman-Fried these questions that don't make fucking sense, and they're not wording them properly. Sam Bankman-Fried's kind of awkward, and they're like, "You said this, right? This," and like they have to understand that a lot of stories got out that are just wrong, right? It's not that SBF said those things. I'm not defending SBF here. He's a piece of shit, right? He's a piece of shit. Deserves jail time. But it seems like all these guys doing these Twitter live spaces, right? They're just looking for clout. That's it. They don't want justice. They don't give a shit about justice. They want clout, right? So, I mean, I'm listening to these fucking Twitter live spaces yesterday while I'm working out, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on with these dorks? These doofuses, in my opinion. What do I know, right? But It just seems like clout shit. It just seems like none of the information was factual. It's just awkward. It's just awkward, right? Awkward, you know. But you know, SBF goes on Good Morning America and talks about the situation. This is a more personal interview. Let's listen to what he has to say. First of all, before we do that, though, I need you guys to get you a man who looks at you like this. If you don't have a man who looks at you like this, I don't want to hear about him. Dude, how evil is this picture? Let me know in the chat. How evil is this picture in the chat? What's up, Crypto Talk? I know, Crypto Talk. Chrissy says, Apple knows the future of music royalties is probably an NFT space, laying the groundwork for it now. That's probably it. Yeah, that's probably it. Citizen K says, one of the co-hosts of that space got fired. It's just so awkward. I'm listening to these guys. They're just like, they're like breaking news that are not true. I remember listening to it live. I'm like, none of that stuff is true yet. Yeah, it's weird. Hot or cold wallet? Cold wallet, Gene. Cold wallet, 100%. Cold wallet. Cold wallet. And keep in mind, at 9 a.m., we're going to be migrating over to Jake's channel for the Crypto Hour. All right. Looks like Hannibal Lecter's son. It puts the lotion on the skin. Wait, that's Billy Bob. Which one's that one? Is that Hannibal Lecter? Soap God says they went from arguing with SBF to arguing with each other over that Twitter space was cringe. Right, Soap God? What's up, Soap God? How you doing? Right? Isn't that weird? Like, I was listening to this because they all have really big platforms. They all have so many followers, big YouTube channels. And I'm listening to these guys. I'm like, these guys are fucking stupid. These guys are fucking stupid. They're just here. It's like they're beating the shit out of a dead horse. They really are. They're really beating the shit out of a dead horse. And I'm like, they're asking all these kind of crazy ass questions. And I'm like, this is dumb. This is like a bunch of. It didn't feel like detectives interviewing a criminal. It felt like a bunch of like mad citizens and interviewing like. It felt like some weird like caveman kind of justice, right? Like some weird like 1900s or 1800s justice where like some lady gets accused of being a witch and all the dumbass people in the village are like, yeah, burn her. You know, that's what it felt like. It didn't feel like a real official thing. It felt like a bunch of weirdos fucking, you know, it's crazy. The Holy One of Israel says how to sail fast if something on your cold wallet. So if you have Ledger as I use Ledger, right? I have a video. Yeah, let me post that for you guys. I have a Ledger video. Let me put it in the description of this video on how to use a Ledger, and you can actually swap and trade and buy whatever you want inside the actual Ledger. Right? I'm gonna put it down here. So check the description of this video. I have a Ledger video on how to set it up. It's super easy to use. You know. DJ says they're crypto experts, Rodney. You're just a peasant on the crypto journey. Stay in your lane. You don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, I was like, listen to them. Like, are these guys fucking stupid or am I stupid? I'm like, no, these guys are probably fucking stupid. You know, so corny, dude. So corny. What's up, Leanne? How you doing, baby? All right, let's talk about. Let's watch this interview because it's with Good Morning America. It's the one we were all kind of looking for yesterday. So let's see what he has to say. See if we believe the shit's coming out of his mouth.
Fraud. Let's take a look.
Good.
A lot of
wait, hold on. Can you not just look at us ever like that again? Hold on.
did not commit fraud. Let's take a look.
Good.
Wait, I want to get that look.
Commit fraud. Let's take a look.
Good.
Hi, baby. Hi, guys. All right.
A lot of people look at you and see Bernie Madoff.
Yeah. I mean, I
Damn!
don't think that's who I am at all, but I understand why they're saying that. People lost money, and people lost a lot of money. And I mean, at the end of the day, look, there's a question of what happened and why, and who did what caused the meltdown. And I think that reads very differently, right? When you look at the classic Bernie Madoff story, there was no real business there. The whole thing, as I understand it, I think was just one big Ponzi scheme, right? FTX, that was a real business.
He was at the top of the cryptocurrency world. 30-year-old billionaire.
Look at his hair. He can't get a lineup one time. He can't get a fade one day, you know?
Sam Bankman-Fried.
You just need FTX.
It's FTX. It's a safe and easy way to get into crypto.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Super Bowl ads,
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
naming stadiums, Steph Curry, Giselle Bundchen.
We did a lot of things to try and bolster our reputation, to try and, help our brand.
But in the early morning hours of November 11th, it all came to an end when FTX filed for bankruptcy and Bankman-Fried stepped down as CEO amid reports of FTX customer funds being used to pay Alameda Research creditors. This confirmed by former Alameda CEO Carolyn Ellison.
Karen Ellison's she's kind of hot, right? She's kind of sexy. Look at her working there. I love a woman who's working. Look at her, just busy, hard at work. She's probably looking on her phone and seeing what she's ordering on Postmates. That's what that face looks like. I know that face because I'm that face, you know?
During an early November video meeting with employees. Alameda, the crypto trading firm also founded by Bankman-Fried.
Roger.
ABC News reached out to Carolyn Ellison for comment.
When she gives you this look, you know what that means? I've been really trying, baby. Trying to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, Caroline, come on. Ow! All right.
But has not heard back.
One of the reasons FTX went bankrupt is because FTX deposits were used to pay Alameda's creditors. Carolyn Ellison said you knew about that. Is that true?
Best I can tell, Alameda did have a big position open on FTX. That position, I think, was very over collateralized a year ago. There was a total market collapse, and specifically a large correlated collapse in its assets, over the last month, and to some extent over the last year, that threatened that position quite a bit. And I think that's as best I understand, a lot of what happened there.
I am no cryptocurrency expert. I'm no finance expert, but I don't think you answered my question. I was asking, did you know that FTX deposits were used to pay off Alameda creditors?
I don't know of FTX deposits being used to pay off Alameda creditors. Are you, which creditors are you referring to?
Carolyn Ellison said that you all knew that these funds were put into Alameda. They were the funds owned by your depositors.
Got his ass.
So I can't speak for who knew what. A lot of the customers on FTX did have, borrows either, in dollars or Bitcoin or euros.
But as you know, the FTX terms of service tell the people who signed up, none of the digital assets in your account are the property of or shall be or may be loaned to.
Is this man running a lemonade stand where he just lost $10? Or is he running one of the most trusted exchanges in the world that had almost $10 billion on it, right? What's going on here? This guy's like, I don't know. To me, like I said, the analogy of if you're driving a car and you see someone and you kill them on purpose, they're dead. If you're driving a car and you're texting and you're the nicest person in the world, but you look up and you accidentally hit a person because you're driving and they die, the outcome is the same. It doesn't matter how you got there. The outcome's the same. Now, the punishments are going to be less severe, yes, but you still need to be punished, right? Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
FTX trading. But you're saying that happened.
My understanding is a few things happen. The first is there is a margin trading facility on FTX by which users can lend out funds, by which other users borrow funds. And so there are explicit cases where there is, margin extended, where there is borrow lending.
If Alameda is borrowing the money that belongs to FTX depositors, that's a bright red line, isn't it?
There are a lot of cases where that's actually explicitly part of the programs and
not here. Here it says that the digital assets may not be loaned to FTX trading. They can't be loaned out.
What the fuck was that? This guy's casting some magic. Hold on. Dude, this is so bad. Well, first of all, good morning, America. Shout out to you guys. Look at lately, I've been seeing the media do a little bit of a 180. I saw some pretty crazy stories like Duncan on this, man. This is a good interview. This is not a softball. Let's go back to him whispering to himself.
FTX trading. They can't be loaned out.
There existed a borrow lending facility on FTX. And I think that's probably covered, I don't remember exactly where, but somewhere else in the terms of service.
But they'd have to approve of that. They're saying they didn't approve of it here. They're saying you approved of it.
If you rewind to, the beginning of FTX, where, some customers were, I think in line with sort of existing relationships that they've had, at least in some cases, wiring money straight to Alameda Research in order to trade on FTX.
So you do know, and you did know, that FTX deposits were being funneled to Alameda.
So I was vaguely aware that that was how some wires were being sent in the first place.
Didn't that set off alarm bells in your head?
So there are a lot of people who are involved in that process. And look, I really deeply wish that I had taken like a lot more responsibility for understanding what the details were of what was going on there. I knew that legal was involved. I knew that other groups at the company were involved, that, there were agreements drafted up.
But you're ultimately responsible.
And ultimately, absolutely, I should have been on top of this. And I feel really, really bad and regretful that I wasn't. And a lot of people got hurt. And that's on me.
Here's what Mark Cuban has to say about that.
Oh, here we go.
He said, if I were him, I'd be afraid of going to jail for a long time.
Woo!
At the end of the day, it's not my call what happens. And the world will judge me as it will.
Are you worried about going to jail?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, he's worried. Hey, first of all, good morning, America. They're on that ass, boy. They're on that ass. This is good. This is good. This is what we need, right? This is what we need, because this is what people want, right? People are pissed off, right? People are pissed off. Dude, I heard the funniest, what did, Infinite Money Coin says he's trying to cast a spell and teleport out of there, bro. He's like, fuck. Crazy. Crypto Talk says, I wish he would just be blunt and say he wired the money straight to his account. I know. Chris E says, you are the CEO. I don't believe a low-level employee can approve billions of dollars unless it was the Wild West shit show in that company. At my job, I can't approve anything greater than 21K. Yeah, absolutely. And same thing with the Crypto.com thing. Remember that? Where they accidentally sent like, what, $400 million to another exchange or some crazy shit like that? Yeah, come on now. Let's continue. Guys, a lot of cryptocurrency feels scammy, right? Does anybody else in this space looking around like, it feels a little scammy here? Fuck.
There are a lot of things that are worrying me right now. And, as best as possible, I'm trying to focus on what I can do going forward to be helpful, and, let whatever, regulatory and legal processes are happening play out as they will.
I do want to move on, but just finally on this. This is really a yes or no question.
Yep.
Carolyn Ellison says you knew that FTX funds were being funneled to Alameda. Did you know that?
I knew that there is an open margin position there, and that involved.
I know, but that's not what I'm asking. If she's in court and you're in court and she's under oath and you're under oath, and you're asked, did you know these funds were being funneled to Alameda? What is your answer?
I did not know that there is any improper use of customer funds.
You also took out a $1 billion loan. What was that for?
That was generally for reinvesting in the company. That was not for, consumption. To my knowledge, I have basically nothing left. Basically everything I had was invested in the business. I expect I'm going to have nothing at the end of this. I think I had $100,000 left in my bank account last I checked, and I think I have.
Oh, I only have $100,000 left in my bank account. Oh no! I would have kept that shit to myself, right? Oh no! How about all the people? How about my friend who has $300,000 stuck in Genesis because FTX collapsed? What about that guy? Aw, get the fuck out of here! First of all, Grandpa really grilling him, right?
One credit card working with that right now.
Earlier this summer, you thought you had what, 32 billion?
Probably 20, but a whole lot more than I do now.
I can't imagine what it feels like to go from $20 billion to $100,000.
Yeah, it's been a really humbling fall in a lot of ways.
How do you explain the failure? Was it inattention, arrogance?
It's a good question.
Was it unethical?
Some part of it was just literal distraction. I really should have spent some time each day taking a step back and saying, what are the most important things here, right? And like, how do I have oversight of those and make sure that I'm not losing track of those? And frankly, I did a pretty incomplete job at that. I spent a lot less time looking at assets and looking at balances and positions because that's not where revenue came from. And so I wasn't seeing it as a core business driver. Obviously, it was a core risk. And that was a huge mistake of mine to not think more about that.
You said one of your great talents in a podcast was managing risk.
That's right. And
so it's obviously wrong.
Well, I think that there's something maybe even deeper wrong there, which was I wasn't even trying. Like, I wasn't spending any time or effort trying to manage risk on FTX,
wow.
And that obviously
that's
that
a
was
stunning admission.
What?
That's a pretty stunning admission.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, what happened. And like, if I had been spending an hour a day thinking about risk management on FTX, I don't think that would have happened. I think I stopped working as hard for a bit. Honestly, if I look back on myself, I think I got a little cocky, maybe more than a little bit. And I think part of me, like,
that was honest, right?
Felt like we'd made it.
As I said, that was a pretty stunning admission. The whole job.
That was a good interview. That was a good interview. And look obviously he's been coached to say certain things. I think that the entire time he was hiding out after the fallout, he was definitely in contact with some lawyers. They want to make sure he doesn't say anything too incriminating, right? They want to make sure, well, if he says something, it's not too incriminating, right? Too cocky, cocky in more ways than one. This is kind of crazy to me, right? All right, I want you guys, okay, this is what you guys got to do. You got to go to my Twitter. First of all, like the video. Like the video right now. Go to my Twitter. Go to this picture, download it, put it as your wallpaper. This is like nightmare fuel, right? This is nightmare fuel. All right, I'll take it down. Crazy, right? Crazy. This whole situation is nutty, right? Nutty. I have to say that it has a couple more weeks of being in the news feed, and then it's probably done. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. Pretty crazy to me, man. Jeez. Crazy. Soap God says he needs to stop this press run. I think he got coached like a lot before he went on this little press tour. But yeah, he's not making himself look good. And he's lying a lot, right? You can tell there's some things he's just not good. He's like, it's just awkward, right? It's just awkward at this point. So strange. What's up, Joshua? How you doing? Joshua says, what's up, Roddy? In my opinion, Luna Classic is the most popular cryptocurrency on the world. I actually made a Luna Classic video yesterday. Go check it out. It's great. Hitoshi says, so what I'm hearing is that it's all his fault and he should be put in prison. That's what it sounds like. Lenworth says, trending number 1. If you're going to sit here and shill a bunch, dude, I'm going to kick you out. You can't just pause an orgy to worry about business issues. Absolutely not. Business is low. Business issues are low on the totem pole. Okay, orgies come first. All right. What's up, Steve? How you doing, baby? It's good to see you, Steve. He's just having a bad month. Right? It'll buff out, right? Do they have prison in the Bahamas? I bet they do. DJ says, it's like sitting down with your ex and grilling her about why she cheated on you. Was it worth it, babe? That's hilarious. Blame it all on Caroline. She admitted gleefully to using basic math and fled to Dubai, a country with no... Did she actually flee there? I heard she was trying to run to Dubai, but did she actually get there? I haven't heard anything about her actually getting. I've heard that she tried to get there, but you know what? It's going to be interesting to see all the factual evidence come out from this case, because when it's presented in the court of law or whatever, right? Because this is what I saw on Watch a Guru. We'll see how legit this is in the coming weeks, but apparently the U.S. Justice Department demands investigation of FTX, claiming there's substantial evidence of fraudulent activities. This is going to be huge. What's going to come of this, right? What's going to come of this? I want to see the real factual things that happen during the collapse, right? It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Yes, risk management needs to be a huge part of it, right? Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Toshi says you're out of your mind if you think it's going to blow over. No, it's not going to blow over. What I'm saying is it's going to be like not the main news for a little bit. Bobby Boucher. Remember that? The water boy? Mama said. Mama said. How sad. Only 100K. We can all relate. Bail him out immediately. Crazy, right? Has his parents spoke yet? I don't think they have yet. But keep in mind, his parents are powerful, but I don't know how powerful you can be to keep your child out of this hot water. I mean, he's not Joe Biden, right? You know, Hunter Biden had a GoPro and literally recording himself banging hookers and doing like real fat rocks of crack. Crazy. But, you know, rules for thee and not for me, obviously, right? You know, he's not the president's son, so I don't know. I don't know. First of all, I want to party with Hunter Biden, right? Right? Yes, 208 people watching, only 633 likes. Smash that like button, people. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. DoobieTube says, I never manage my risk. That ruins the fun. Chris E says he is incriminating himself by admitting to fraud on exchange. He needs to be quiet. He might ruffle feathers on another partner who has receipts on him. Exactly. So what it seems, Chris has a good point. What it seems to me is that he's throwing a lot of other people under the bus, right? So it's going to be interesting because his employees are going to have to testify. Someone's going to talk. Someone's going to say something. And from what we think we know, it seems that Sam and a few other people knew what was going on, and the rest of the FTX staff were kind of duped, right? They didn't really understand like the severity of the situation. So if that's true, you know, a lot of people are going to come out and talk and say things, you know, and throw him under the bus, since it seems like, especially Caroline, he's really throwing her under the bus, right? So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I bet you Hunter Biden is an apps. Dude, Hunter Biden, freaking imagine Hunter Biden's wearing a GoPro, getting hookers, freaking SBF has just having orgies. He's like, hey, come over to my $35 million mansion, you know? Doing Adderall and Coke, just absolutely insane. I'm not condoning that behavior. Do not do that. But that's what they were doing, right? Crazy. Soap God says, no way his lawyers are approving him talking like this. Yeah, 100%. 100%, right, Soap God? Hector, hell yeah, bro. She should have used less drugs and more math. 100%. Understand who the Khazarians are, and you'll understand the motivations. It doesn't matter what the motivations of Hitler were. Study World War II. Understand. I know all about World War II. That is like the most interesting conflict, in my opinion, of all time. World War II is so interesting, right? It's so interesting. Just every step of the way. I understand. I know all about Hitler's childhood, his upbringing, right? His time as a military service member, right? His struggle, his book, and then his rise to power, and the situations and environment that led to his rise in power. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting story. But that man was on a warpath to exterminate a lot of different people, right? Anyone who wasn't seen as pure and whatnot, right? He betrayed a lot of people. Keep in mind, Russia wasn't supposed to be an enemy of Germany, right? Germany screwed themselves. But here's the thing. Germany had no choice. Germany built this big war machine, this crazy economic power. They needed to expand. They didn't have the resources, right? Genocidal maniac that guy was. Very charismatic, right? People followed him. It was a perfect storm. You know, World War I left Germany in shambles. That old picture, right? Remember that picture, that iconic picture where it shows hyperinflation, where there's this German guy buying a loaf of bread and he has a wheelbarrow full of money? That's from the hyperinflation in Germany. So when shit times are tough, right? And your population feels like you're being targeted. Some genocidal maniac who's charismatic rose to power. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, Kanye's on one, bro. You know, I look at if you're making Alex Jones cringe, oh. Soap God says he keeps implying that he doesn't know what was going on. So my question to you, Rodney, is who do you think really is behind this? Who do you think really was running the show if it wasn't him? The thing, Soap God, I think what Sam Bankman-Fried is doing is he's trying to play stupid. He's trying to pretend like he didn't know what was going on. Right? SBF was trying to pretend like he didn't know what was going on. You know, he's trying to play dumb. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you're negligent. Like I said, the analogy I made before, if you're driving in a car and I'm pissed off and I run over some guy because I'm pissed off, what's the outcome? That guy is dead. If I'm texting and driving and I look up and I kill that man on accident, but he's still dead, the outcome's the same. It's just intention, right? It doesn't matter. He's playing the dummy role. He's trying to get the lesser of two sentences, right? That's what his tool. I think when it comes to him wrecking people, it's black and white. They did some shady things. Now he's just trying to pretend like he didn't know what was going on. You know, so that's his angle now, right? That's his angle now, which to me is a very terrible angle, right? Terrible angle. Sweet Carolina, crazy. We'll see what happens, but it's gonna be interesting to see like the whole like actual like court hearings and those sorts of things. Morton says Madoff was in jail soon after the scandal. That was a crazy one, right? That was a crazy one. High Touch says, Steve, the problem is he's going live with Alex Jones saying he loves Nazis. I'm not even Jewish, and I find it highly offensive. Kids and families were slaughtered. I don't care if it's for clout. Obviously, it's for clout, but the thing is, like, Kanye is like he's alienating. He's really alienating himself right now. If you make Alex Jones, who believes in lizard people, Alex Jones, the guy who said that a mass shooting, that imagine if your kid was hurt by what happened at Sandy Hook. And imagine you have some asshole saying that it was fake. Imagine that. Imagine how you would feel as a parent. You feel outraged. That guy who made those claims got weirded out by Kanye's allegations. Do you know what you have to do to weird out Alex Jones? It's crazy. Nuts. Absolutely insane. Guys, but I have to go ahead and go. I'm going to migrate over to, we're having a fucking banger of a stream. We're going to migrate over to Jake G's channel for the Crypto Hour. There should be a link to that in the description of this video. If it's not, we have 204 people in it. We're having a banger of a stream right now. But we're going to continue the degeneracy over on Jake's channel. Links to his channel is in the description of this video. I will be going live in 2 minutes over there. It's the Crypto Hour with Rodney and Jake G, the best cryptocurrency show in the world. The world just doesn't know yet. But let me tell you something, baby. We're going to grind over the next couple of years. We're going to do what these other guys are not going to do, baby. Let's go. We can get there, guys. The degenerates are going up, baby. So go ahead and migrate there. I'm going to end the stream right now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you guys. Smash that like button on the way out. It's going to continue. Right? Chrissy, I agree with you, but damn, right? Damn. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Love y'all. Come hang out in a little bit, okay? Come hang out. Links in the description. Bye-bye.